Hello everyone and welcome to a new IK video. This is Ken from 49, and in this video guys I want to talk about synergy in IK, either between immortals or immortals and dragons, or immortals ultimate skills and the passive skills that you can acquire for them in the Tower of Knowledge. There are all a set of combos or a set of synergy between immortals that you have to think about even before building a mort. So you have to choose the right skills from the Tower of Knowledge to include in your combo. For example, the famous combo that we have right now that started recently since the introduction of the new artifacts is the Hannibal Barca and Emperor Ken. Now, Hannibal Barca has been not very strong immortal recently, but ever since we got his artifact, he turned into a monster. Especially combined with an immortal with Emperor, such as Emperor Ken, especially if you have his exclusive artifact, of course. They turn out to be a very strong combo. So you have to think what kind of passive skills that we have to use to boost this kind of combo and get the best out of this. Which means that since his passive skills counts a lot on normal attack, you will have to use skills from Tower of Knowledge that provides more on hit effect. For example, you can use combo on him, even though I don't recommend it. It is better suited for Alex, but it's still doable. And also you can use Leave, an aura such as Berserk that increases his attack speed and also give him a chance to recover portion of his HP is also a huge for him. Skills that boosts his damage, either Duel Master or Anger. This is for Hannibal Barca, and this combined with Emperor Ken. I'm just giving some example. There's also Dedo and Merlin or Margaret. So ever since Margaret got released, we noticed that her skills is being boosted by Dedo's Chill, and Dedo is the only epic immortal who could apply Chill or the Chill debuff to the enemies. And you can see that Dedo combined with Merlin boosts Merlin's damage by a huge amount. She increases Merlin's damage by 50%, which means that instead of dealing 500 damage to the enemy, he deals up to 750 damage. So I think that Prophecy is the strongest mage skill in the game currently when it's combined with Dedo. So the synergy between Merlin and Dedo boosts his main damage, his main ultimate skill damage. So combining him with a skill such as Concentration is gonna help him a lot to boost his damage. This is why also I'm using Rage to increase his crit probability, so I get the best out of my ultimate skill. There is also another combo that I have been using in early game in other accounts, and this combo is between Richard and the Lightning Dragon. So everyone knows that the Light Dragon deals some damage with his ultimate skill. Basically, he deals up to 900,000 damage. However, this damage is doubled when the targets are stunned. So instead of the 900,000, they receive 1.8 million damage. And in early game, this damage will be huge. And of course, it will be better when you unlock the dragon talents. So what exactly do we need to use to count on this combo or to use this combo? You need a skill such as Rage Blessing, because you just need to make sure that Richard casts his ultimate skill before the dragon casts his main damage skill. So the damage will be doubled and the targets will be stunned. This is also another combo that I prefer to use in the early game, not so much in the late game, because Richard is not that strong in late game. There are a lot of changes came to the Lightning March, and there are a lot of combos as well. Also, I want to talk about Miko, because a lot of players in my server wanted to invest in Miko since she came out in the Sparks of the Galaxy. But I actually recommended them not to invest in Dedo because of a lot of reasons, actually. Personally, I think that Dedo doesn't deal lots of damage. The only reason that she deals insane damage in the Shadow March is because she is in a Shadow March. For example, you can see that in the Shadow March, she gets 15% damage from the dragon third skill, which is Force of Evil. This is number one. And combined with Bjorn, she receives another 20%, actually 30% or 20%. I think it's 20%. Let me read this. Yeah, it is 20% damage to the enemy affected by this skill. So Miko deals 20% damage when she is combined with Bjorn, and another 15% damage coming from the third skill of the dragon. There is also another 15% damage here when she's combined with Tomaris. So this is why Dido deals a lot of damage. If you take a look at the skill itself, she only deals 450 to all enemies. I know that her prison skill or her CC skill is beyond broken. I already tried to counter this skill by using a skill such as Fighting Master on my Merlin. However, it didn't work out. She still applied her prison to Merlin. So using immune skills such as Fighting Master does not work against her. However, she will not deal as much damage as she is being used in the Shadow March. There's also Cyrus in the Fire March. So Cyrus in the Fire March applies a lot of debuffs, which is the resilience drop to the enemy teams. The resilience drop is up to 15%, and whenever they receive a critical attack, there is a probability of 35% that they will receive a stun. I have seen Cyrus applies more than 50-second stun in some fights, not against Earth, of course, but I've seen even more than 50 seconds in one fight. And this is thanks to Empress Wu crits, because the amount of crits that Empress Wu is getting, either by the artifacts or from William, or if you're using Trajan, is gonna be insane. And thanks to the resilience drop as well, it increases her chance to apply more critical damage, which means that there is a huge synergy in the Fire March, either between Cyrus, Empress Wu, the crit buffs that you can get from the dragon, and the buffs that you can get either from William or Trajan as well. This is also one of so many reasons that the Wind Earth March is very successful, because everywhere in this march, I'm not sure who's the first person who built this march, but I believe he's a genius, because he saw through the potential of the immortals themselves. For example, when we had received the Zenobia artifacts, Zenobia's artifacts increases the attack speed of whoever receives their heals. Also, Emperor Ken is providing so much attack speed through his ultimate skill. He also provides the cleave effect, as I explained earlier, to the Wine Immortals, which is in this case Hannibal Barca. If you have his artifact, the cleave effect will be applied to 2 Immortals instead of 1. And Alexander, of course, combined with Hannibal, they both count on attack speed, and they both count on hit skills such as cleave, combo, and so much more. So the synergy in this march is just insane. The back line works as a support, and the front line works as the main damage. This is also why this march is so strong against Shadow Marches, because they can escape the prison CC from Miko, because it's only applied on the back line. So applying the CC on either Zenobia or Ken Emperor will not decrease the source of damage coming from this march. This is what I wanted to talk about, the synergy in IK, on how to build a march exactly, on either theory crafting or building a new march from scratch, a new idea. You have to see through the synergy between immortals and the passive skills, even dragons as well, and it will help you a lot on figuring out the build that you would like to use in the future and building a very strong squad. This is everything I want to talk about. There is, of course, so much more, but I cannot talk about it in one video. Maybe I'll make more of these videos in the future. Either way, thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and have a wonderful day.